Let's talk about Block 10, Mountzion Film Productions movie Block 10. I think it's a series, an episodic movie, or so to say, it's a series. Block 10 from the stables of Mountzion Film Productions, Nigeria. My name is Aris Daniel. I'm a gospel film reviewer, and today, I'll be dissecting Block 10. All right, let's dive in straight into it without any further ado. Block 10, it features cast like Cole Dare, played by Anu Ademola Olajide, and Cole Bimbo, played by Bukola Omolola, and Daniel Cole, played by Michael Osigwe, and Amarachi, played by Omolara Ayola. Fumi was played by Okpeyemi Akintunde. So the DOP and the editor of this movie was Damilola Bamiloye, and the set was done by Adedamola Salako. The sound was done by Yomi Odushina. Lighting was done by Moses Kano. Makeup artist on the set, Nike Owa. The director of this one is Adeola Adedamola Salako. All right, it tells a story of so many characters. That's what problem I have with Block 10. There were so many characters in this movie, so many characters with their different experiences, that it was so difficult for me to find out who we're talking about. Okay, are we talking about all these characters? Okay, what's this one experiencing? What's the other one experiencing? All right, what do we have to learn from this? What's the thing we have to learn from this? I mean, there were too many things, and a whole thing just kept on going in. Many things just kept on running through my mind as I was watching Block 10. It tells the story of Okpeyemi Akintunde's character, who, I mean, this is not a regular movie. I mean, it comes in episodes, so we are not going to judge it based on what we have seen, but based on what we have seen so far. So it tells the story of Okpeyemi Akintunde's character, who I think finds pleasure in dating or having sex with teenagers, and also Olajide Anu Ademola's character and his wife, and also Omolara Ayola's character, and also Tobi Olumiwa's character, and Michael Osigwe's character, who was the young teenager that was involved in the mess. And a lot of things, it's a kind of social, it has a movie on social problems, sexual purity, and religious movie, so to say. A lot of things in Block 10. Go check it out if you've not yet watched it, either on Damilola Bamiloye's YouTube channel or Evangelist Jonathan's YouTube channel. Episode 1 and episode 2 is what I'll be reviewing now, so get me right. All right, that's all I'll be telling you about the storyline. Nothing much to say about the storyline because it's still on. I mean, episode 3 was just released today, I think yesterday night, so it's not yet over. So go check it out. Maybe in the course of our movement into the storyline, we'll get it better. So I'm not going to judge it based on the ending of the movie. All right, straight up to the good and the bad I have seen so far in this soap from the stables of Mountzion Film Productions, Block 10. All right, the montage and opening credits, beautiful. It was so sweet, and the music, the theme song by J. Mikey. You know, you've got a song like "I Am Standing on the Way to Your Heart." That song was so beautiful, and it really matched with the opening credit. It was so beautiful. I mean, you could just watch that opening credit and turn off the whole thing and be satisfied. I mean, that opening credit and that music was so good. Next thing was that Omolara Ayola's character was so good. She was so outspoken and she was so brilliant, and I liked the way she acted. She was believable as a fashion designer, as a tailor. She did very well. Olajide Anu Ademola's character also did well. He's a good actor, and I like the way he speaks. He speaks so nicely, and I like the way he acts as well. All right, Anukolade was believable as a teenager. Michael Osigwe as well was believable as a teenager. I mean, these people moved out of their comfort zone, and they were believable. So I give them kudos for that, Michael Osigwe and Anukolade's character. Next thing was that the theme song was beautiful. Now to the flaws in the film. The theme and the sound and the background music felt too loud at some scenes, or in some scenes rather. It felt too loud, and we couldn't hear the dialogue anymore. We're just hearing the sound effects. We're just hearing the theme songs. We're just hearing loud noise from the microphone, and it kept on shouting, and the sound was a kind of messed up in some scenes, just for some scenes. Next thing was that some lines felt recited, especially where Bimbo was talking to the fashion or the owner of the boutique. It felt like they were just reciting their lines. We didn't really connect that these people are talking or they are saying something. It felt like they were just reciting. It felt like they were just pouring out their lines. That I felt was a flaw. At some point, it felt like ADR was used in this movie. For those that don't understand film language, ADR means automatic dialogue replacement, a situation whereby some sound was lost on set and then actors have to be called back to the studio to revoice. I think ADR was used in some part of this movie and the sound was so loud and we could not, it was conflicting with the way the actors were speaking. You could tell that it was ADR. If I'm wrong, someone should comment in the comment section, but I just felt that it was ADR was used in this movie. I felt it was not well balanced. If ADR wasn't used, then I feel the sound wasn't well balanced. I felt it was too loud and way too loud. Next thing was that the story felt disjointed. There were so many characters with their different experiences that you'll be confused who you just watched, what just happened in the previous scene. You just be confused because so many characters with their different experiences. That didn't work for me. I didn't like that. Next thing was that Tobi Olumuyiwa's character at some point lacked substance. I mean, not him per se. He's a good actor, but his script wasn't weighty. It felt like he just had to say it on set. It felt like it was improvised on set, so it didn't really carry weight as I expected. Next thing was that the editing in some scenes felt like it was over-doctored. The editing wasn't really good in some scenes. It felt like they were cutting and cutting and cutting and joining, cutting and joining. That I felt didn't work. Next thing was that younger sister to Amarachi, Omolara Ayola, felt like an elder sister instead of a younger sister. I think the last time I saw her was in I think The Ignition. She played Shola's girlfriend or something like that, but she didn't really embody the character of Omolara Ayola's younger sister to be used in a movie. Next thing was that all interior scenes felt like they were shot in the night. We couldn't distinguish between night scenes and day scenes. Next thing was that Flora Oshei Dairo's character, I didn't really understand what she was doing in Block 10. I didn't really understand. I felt she's a good actor that could have been used better than the way she is used. Maybe into the movie, maybe episode 4-3, she's gonna be used better than she's used. But in episode 1 and 2, I just felt her character is unnecessary. I mean, seeing her in the other episode of Family Next Door, she was good. She's a brilliant actor, but I just felt she was just doing nothing on the set of Block 10, episode 1 and 2. Next thing was that, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is all I'm able to gather for Block 10. Go check it out. It's already uploaded on Damilola, my Bamiloye's YouTube channel, and Evangelist Seun Jonathan's YouTube channel. Episode 1 and 2 and 3 is already out. Bye for now. I'll be rating this one a 6/10. Catch you all later.